On the personal note, my personal objectives are to Boston qualify this year. My qualifying time will be 3:20, and I believe that ends up being like a 7:37 pace. You know, I think that getting a coach to help you achieve certain goals so you're more objective is so important. And I have a coach now. You know, he is not like, oh, expensive. He's like very reasonable. He's Canadian. And his name is Brant. And he's been doing such an incredible job with me, just letting me know what workouts to start. And we've been doing that since November while I travel. I think in November I traveled. November and December I was on the road 45 days out of 60. I was in 5 different countries. And he was able to manage me through that craziness. Part of the reason is we launched RT. You know, we really started RT with my buddy in London, where we, you know, people in London drink tea. So we started there, did events at the store with Cloudline, and rest assured there's going to be more activity out in the UK area this year as well. So I really see that my traveling will be more than half of my time this year on the road, building the brand. So I look forward to that. And then the other main objective that I have is Western States. So Cloudline Tea is the official sponsor for Western States. And I will be going for, honestly, taking the Boston qualifying speed and then adapting that with the help of Brand Satchel, my coach, to Western States, and see if I can get close or get to the silver buckle. I have 3 bronze medals. Look, I finished the Western States 3 times. All 3 times were on tea. My wife would make tea in the middle of the night for me, and I would drink it. And I drank it iced. But sometimes when the races got cold at night, you know, your body in the early morning, your body does drop in temperature. So when it drops in temperature, early in the morning, like UTMB, which I've run the UTMB 100 miler. It's more like a 112 miler. I remember early in the morning on the second day, my God, the temperatures were so cold, and your body's been out there for, 20, 30 hours. Hot drinks sometimes in that capacity is somewhat incredible. So you'll see me drinking our tea before training for Boston Marathon Western States and during my workouts and after my workouts. I want to be specific. This is not to replace, okay? I'm not here to tell you what to replace. I'm here to let you experience what drinking tea feels like, especially top shelf, organic, microfarm craft tea tastes like before, during, after your workouts. And we'll let you decide what that means after finishing over 50 marathons, ultramarathons, 9 JFK finishes, 3 Western States finishes, 2 Bear 100 finishes, I don't know, numerous marathons, And I've also run Tour de Jean 3 times, DNF 3 times on. My God, that's a hard race. I may not put that on the calendar this year. I'm going to put it to finish, but it'll be the Tour 130. And you'll see us. I'm actually working with a really cool guy in Southern California where we have this whole media plan on helping people experience Cloudline T in a very unique manner while they're in the middle of their exercise suite. Yeah. So I'm really excited about that. So in summary, you have a goal, always family, really helping my kids develop their cardiovascular system now, so that they can have better stroke volume when they're older, develop a stronger heart. All the research is definitely pointing to the younger you get your kids to do some effort of exercise or sports that involves, your heart pumping, the more likely they're going to benefit from that at a latter age. It's not always genetics, guys. In fact, I'm going to try to put I'll put the science report here so you guys can reference what I'm talking about. Some of it is genetics, but you really have to train at an early age to develop that cardiovascular system that, you see many Olympians have or top shelf athletes. And of course, kids first, right? They're the ones that need more help than helping my wife. Putting her on the pedestal, long overdue, to help her get her children's book out into the market space. I really want to do that for her. She's been supporting me for many years with the startups that I've mostly failed. Startups are hard, but on the ones that succeeded, she didn't really get to, we didn't get to enjoy, much of that success together. It was probably more me than her, so it is more me than her. I want to do this for her. I want to make sure that I'm someone she can lean on for help. And I know when I'm out there visiting running stores that there are invariably children's bookstores or children's stores, I can just drop in and drop her books. Her books are good from 0 to even when the kids can read, but obviously these are designed for parents that want to read magical stories about respect, family, with a Polynesian kind of influence. So yeah, both are from islands, if you haven't noticed. And then New Year, that'll be something that I believe would be incredible. And then, then getting Cloudline T out there to 500 running stores. We're in 11. I have 500 to go, 389 to go. I know where they are. I've done business with all of them before, and I can't wait to show their community what nature's supplement, something you don't have to turn into powder, turn into pill powder, can do for you. I think people forget when you drink tea, the type of energy you can deliver to yourself on a sustained manner is really incredible. It's caffeine and L-theanine. When you put that together, it's like calm energy. It's, if you want to study for a long time and you need calm energy, man, green tea all the way. If you need the energy to spike a little bit, to be a little bit more robust, right under coffee but longer, red tea is your choice. So I'll be teaching all of you how to do that tea. Cold and hot brew. We will be in, currently we're in California, NorCal, SoCal, South Carolina, Hawaii, London, UK, Kingston, and we will be in, I'll surprise you every time we get through those stores. So if you're in the area and you happen to listen to the podcast, you can go and try it. Most of the people that follow me on this channel are people I meet at stores or in person, or some family members. A lot of this I did really documents my experience so that my children one day can look back and say, oh, this is what Dad did in his early 50s. Hopefully provides them inspiration or even a guidebook to how to be in the tea business one day, health and wellness recovery business, should they choose to. And they've been to many events like Western states with me. So this, I think, would be a great segue to show them how we can use something from Earth that's, made naturally here without these complex factories, and how it can really help us live longer okay, forget the word live longer, let's say live a healthier physical and mental life. Running zone 2. It's what brands prescribe. Zone 2, baby. More like zone 1, zone 2. Easy running. I'm basically running 7 days a week right now. I've got one tempo workout a week and one long run a week. Tempos are typically, tempo pace, right? So an effort you can hold for 45 to 60 minutes comfortably. Not when you're at the finish line, you're gonna die or pass out. And then on my long runs, there's easy pace mixed in with marathon pace. In the middle of the run and the end of the run. Really cool. I did one of those workouts with my buddy Fran in the UK, which I'll link on this video. Yeah, so Brand, incredible guy out of Canada. If you guys are looking for coaching, you should go to him. I did not know him. I found him on his channel, looked at his testimonies from, athletes, and just loved his methodology. He's so new. He's really new to YouTube, but what I loved about him is in Canada, I don't know if you call it psychotherapist, but he has a psychology background and prescription, actually a science background in terms of training. So he can help me with both the psychological, the mental part of endurance performance and the physical. And he's not out of reach for us normal people. No. So if you're on a budget and you want someone to help you, it's really important that you have a coach that you can work with on a daily basis, that understands you from a humanistic point of view, from an existential point of view. And over time, you'll see how robust that can be compared to, tools that we have today, including AI, etc. But you can decide. Invariably, I know some of you are going to find interacting with a computer or a machine easier. That's fine. This is not pushing you one way or the other. This is just simply explaining to you my personal preference is human, and check-ins daily, which Brent does. We got a big year. Again, got to run 320 in this year. Let's just call it this year. I have to qualify for Boston running a 320 marathon, which would be mid 7 minute pace. And then for Western States to get the silver buckle, you really have to go about 14-minute pace the entire way. It's not that easy because you're like 17,000 feet of gain that you got a net gain over 100 miles. You have to navigate. The goal is to take the Boston Marathon fitness, speed, apply that into Western States, and get as close to a silver buckle as possible. It's not easy. I have 3 bronze buckles, 29 hours, 27 hours, 28 hours, 27, 28, 29. Maybe I'm due for a 25-hour. If fitness, if I'm able to stay consistent, maybe 24 hours is in the horizon, If not this year, maybe in the future, but I'm training for that. Training. So I will be checking in weekly, giving you guys an update on my training, how it's going, and where I will be in T-World. Next week or tomorrow, I'll be in the East Coast. And for those of you who want to follow us, we're on cloudlinet.com or at cloudlinet on Instagram. And you can follow me on day after action regarding my personal goals and content. Well, have a wonderful day, everyone.